The strongest asset of the Procera box from a management standpoint is the visibility that you can share with other entities and departments. Our earlier boxes provided us great graphics, great understanding of the network traffic flows for technical. But if you want something that's very clear, precise, and meaningful for the management, the Procera box is above and beyond of that. The main function that we found with it was that we could take the graphs live, put them up into a presentation, go to a meeting in an hour's time, show it to the technical managers, and actually allow them to see what is happening with the network bandwidth.
The device is very flexible in terms of what you can do for writing rules, creating conditions that you need to monitor.
The Procera really has two aspects to it. There's this clear ability to show statistical and trend setting for over 2 years' time worth of data for the management to make judgment calls on. But the actual implementation also is very granular. Our technical staff has been very happy with the ability to very quickly define an object, combine objects, and then put it to a rule and implement. And since it's a dynamic environment, we're able to remove, add, change, adjust on the fly, dependent upon the actual needs and problems that we might be faced with at that particular point in time.
This is a programmer's box. It was designed with a particular kind of structure that relates to programming. You create objects, entities, and then you manipulate those with rules. And because you have a variety of these kinds of objects of different types that you can combine together in those rules, you now have something that can do a wide variety of kinds of stuff. The key concept is that you can apply these rules in a rather sophisticated fashion.
The Procera solution is one that you can scale really from large enterprises all the way down to small school districts. Prior to coming into VCU, I worked at a small district where we only had 45 megabits of bandwidth, but we had contention where people would want to do all sorts of things, from downloading large patches to streaming video, and that is actually the better fit in a lot of cases where you actually have a limited bandwidth, 45 megabits in this case, and you need to share it out to a large distributed user base. So I would recommend Procera for small institutions all the way up to large institutions. It really is one that scales perfectly well across the whole spectrum.
The key thing with the Procera system is it's a very flexible and a very capable system.